I'm inside a nice-sized Scooby-Doo Frankencreepy. It is directed by Paul Envoy, written by Jim Craig, and if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This movie starts and we're seeing Velma get a call about inheriting a mansion. And oh, by the way, her last name is not Dinkley, it's Dinkelstein? It's based off of Frankenstein. Basically, the entire premise of this movie is that Velma inherits a mansion. She goes to the mansion with the Scooby-Doo gang, and she goes insane. She goes insane and tries to resurrect the monster. She's like, I'm gonna prove once and for all that monsters do not exist. And then the Scooby-Doo gang go off in their own ways. Velma, she's like, oh, actually monsters do exist, and I'm gonna release it on everyone. I'm like, oh geez. Velma, oh my goodness, Velma. I'm definitely skimming over this entire film, but the most important part really is Velma, and she's in this hot leather dress, kind of like what I'm in now. It's not leather, but it's the same style. She's in this type of dress. She has the Bride of Frankenstein hair, not the one that I'm wearing, but like the one that goes up and up. She's literally wearing that. I'm like, whoa, oh my goodness, wow, she looks so hot. Also, Daphne, she wears this dress. It makes her look really fat. I'm like, oh, how did you get so fat, Daphne? How is your hair so frizzy? Also, in the entirety of this movie, no one calls Daphne fat. They're like, oh, you look weird. And Daphne's like, I'm so sad. My hair's not good. I do like Igor. Igor exists. He's the assistant. And from what I've seen of Frankenstein movies, I know that this is an error. Actually, Igor is not the assistant, another person's the assistant. Igor is just another person who just has a hunchback. But this is commonly mistaken. Igor is not his assistant, but he's his assistant in forever time because people misinterpreted this. So now Igor is this assistant. His being Frankenstein's monster / Velma's assistant now. Also, there's this chick who's like, oh, look at this spinning circle, Velma. Ooh, look at this spinning circle. Oh, and then Velma gets brainwashed, I guess is what happens here. She gets brainwashed, and I'm like, ooh. I do like this other plot that's happening right now. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy eat this food. It seems like it's like filled donuts or something. I don't know exactly what it's called. It's some German pastry, but they eat so much of it. They eat all of it. Oh my goodness. They get these, what are these called? Overalls? German overalls, or a specific name, but I don't remember. What are they called? Please let me know. What are they called? What are they? Something hosen? Something hosen? I don't know. Scooby and Shaggy wear this and now they're suddenly brave and not hungry. I'm like, whoa, that's weird. How does this happen? Interesting. So this movie sets up all these plot points. I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued. I'm interested. How would this movie end? Also, there's this monster who keeps trying to get him, just trying to get him on a train. And of course, they capture this monster and they unveil this monster. And all the beautifully laid out plot points are destroyed at this point. Because, oh, why? What happened? Why? What are you doing here? What's going on? Well, actually, it's a revenge plot point. Oh, it was for a revenge. And also, you see all the things that was weird? Oh, because of this dumb reason, including the pants that Shaggy and Scooby wore, instead of just being like magic or something, oh, they had little pins and needles. So they wouldn't be hungry and were instead brave? How does this work? This movie ends terribly. This movie ends in the laziest way I've ever seen, that I hate it so much. The beginning, it was fine. It was alright. We're doing a Frankenstein parody with Velma. Alright, I'm down. We're on a train. Cool. I like seeing them go from one place to the other, and I like seeing their journey. Instead of just, whoop, we're right here, boop, we're at the castle. No, I like seeing their journey. I'm a big fan of their journey. I'm not a big fan of breaking down everything that happened at the very end in this weird, convoluted way, which I got even more confused. I'm like, wait, since this guy was the monster and Iago was helping, why was he helping? What was the entire point of this? Oh, so you could release the monster? Why would you want to release the monster? For money reasons? Why is it always money reasons with Scooby-Doo villains? Oh my goodness, why? It wasn't even for money that much. It was mostly for revenge, and against whom? Who's the revenge against? I don't get it. Overall, this was a fine Scooby-Doo. I do like the parts where we have Fred and Daphne are in this like underground cavern. Daphne ends up in an underground cavern. Fred follows her, and I'm like, why are you in this underground cavern for some reason? I'm still a little bit confused. Like, the first third of this movie's got my attention. The middle third, I'm like, alright, okay, I guess. And then the last third, I'm like, oh, I hate this so much. This movie really does not stick the landing, and the ending makes the entire movie worse. Sorry. This entire movie is bad because of the ending. And so because I don't really like the ending of this movie, but I do like the setup and the premise. I love Velma's outfit in this one. I gotta give this movie a solid 6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If you want a fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 redeems at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you like to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movie reviews, go to this link tree, find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews. So you can go here. And until next time, Mint Salad Saw, I'll see you later. Bye. Salad croutons and bacon bits.